Imagine waking up on a Monday morning in America, the alarm goes off, coffee starts brewing, notifications already piling up on your phone. And before your feet even touch the floor, your mind is racing with everything you need to get done. Emails, meetings, deadlines, side projects, family, responsibilities, bills, goals you promised yourself you'd finally chase this year. This feeling is universal in the United States, a country built on ambition, hustle, and the belief that tomorrow can always be bigger than today. But here is the truth. Most people don't say out loud. It is not that Americans lack motivation, discipline, or work ethic. It's that we're drowning in friction. And this is where artificial intelligence quietly becomes the most powerful productivity ally of our generation. For decades, productivity in America was about working longer hours. The early mornings, the late nights, the grind, the 9 to 5, that turned into a Silicon Valley glorified burnout. Wall Street rewarded exhaustion, and the phrase "sleep when you're dead" became a badge of honor. But something has shifted. The smartest people in the room aren't working harder anymore. They're working cleaner. They're using AI not as a shortcut, but as a forced multiplier. And the difference is dramatic. Think about how much of your day is spent doing things that don't actually move your life forward. Sorting emails, writing the same type of reports over and over. Scheduling meetings, searching for files. Rewriting presentations, staring at a blank Google Doc, waiting for inspiration to hit. AI doesn't replace your intelligence. It removes the drag that steals your momentum. It's like having an assistant who never gets tired, never complains, and works at Silicon Valley speed without the Silicon Valley salary. In the American workplace, time is currency. We measure success in output, speed, and results. AI understands this language perfectly. When you use AI to draft emails, summarize meetings, generate first drafts, or analyze data, you're not cheating the system. You're finally playing the system the way it was always meant to be played. You're freeing up mental energy for decisions that actually matter. Strategy, creativity, leadership. The things humans are still unbeatable at. Picture a startup founder in Austin, Texas, running on cold brew and ambition. 10 years ago, they would have needed a full team just to get off the ground. Today, AI helps them brainstorm product ideas, write pitch decks, research competitors, build marketing copy, and even plan investor meetings. The playing field has leveled, and that's incredibly American. It's the modern version of the garage startup, except now the garage has an AI But this isn't just about entrepreneurs or tech workers. Think about a real estate agent in Phoenix trying to stand out in a crowded market. A teacher in Ohio planning lessons while juggling family life. A freelance designer in Brooklyn managing multiple clients. A corporate manager in Chicago buried under endless meetings. AI becomes the silent partner that gives them back something priceless. Time. Time to think. Time to breathe. Time to live. The most powerful shift AI brings to productivity isn't speed, it's clarity. Americans are bombarded with information every single day. News alerts, social media, Slack messages, texts, emails. It's cognitive overload, and it kills focus. AI acts like a filter. It summarizes what matters. It highlights priorities. It turns chaos into structure. Instead of reacting all day, you start acting with intention. There's a reason the most productive people in the US swear by morning routines, planners, and systems. AI simply upgrades those systems. Imagine starting your day with an AI-generated agenda that actually reflects your goals, not just your obligations. Imagine ending your day with a summary of what you accomplished and what truly deserves your attention tomorrow. This isn't futuristic, it's happening right now, quietly transforming how Americans work. And here's where it gets personal. Productivity in America has always been tied to identity. We ask each other, "What do you do?" before we ask, "Who are you?" When productivity improves, confidence follows, stress drops, burnout fades. You stop feeling like you're always behind. AI doesn't just optimize tasks, it restores agency. You feel back in control of your time, and that changes everything. There's also a cultural myth in the US that doing everything yourself is noble, that needing help is weakness. But every great American success story is built on leverage. Henry Ford didn't build every car by hand. Jeff Bezos didn't deliver every package himself. Athletes don't train without coaches. AI is leverage, and in a culture that celebrates efficiency and innovation, refusing leverage is actually the least productive choice you can make. Of course, AI won't magically fix procrastination, lack of direction, or unclear goals, but it removes excuses. When ideas are easy to explore, drafts are easy to create, and organization is automatic. The only thing left is execution. And Americans, historically, are exceptional. Give them the right tools, and they build industries. What's fascinating is how AI adapts to individual work styles. Whether you're detail-oriented or a big picture, analytical or creative, fast-paced or methodical, AI bends to you. It doesn't force a system. It amplifies your natural strengths. That's why productivity with AI doesn't feel robotic. It feels human, customized, almost intuitive. We're standing at a crossroads similar to the introduction of the internet or smartphones. Early adopters gain unfair advantages. Late adopters wonder how they fell behind so fast. In the US, where competition is fierce and opportunity rewards speed, AI literacy is becoming as essential as email was in the 90s. Not knowing how to work with AI soon will feel like showing up to work without knowing how to use a computer. But here's the most important part. Productivity isn't about doing more for the sake of doing more. It's about creating space for what matters. Family dinners, health, creative pursuits, side businesses, volunteering, freedom. The American dream was never supposed to be endless exhaustion. It was about opportunity and choice. AI helps bring that dream back into reach. Imagine closing your laptop at a reasonable hour, knowing tomorrow is already organized. Imagine walking into meetings prepared without stress. Imagine launching ideas faster than you ever thought possible. This isn't hype. It's a shift in how work gets done. And those who embrace it don't just get more productive. They get their lives back. In the end, AI doesn't replace the American worker. It upgrades them. It turns overwhelmed employees into strategic thinkers, busy founders into focused leaders, and burnt-out professionals into energized creators. Productivity with AI isn't about the future. It's about now. And the question isn't whether AI will change how Americans work. It's whether you'll be the one using it to your advantage, or the one wondering how everyone else suddenly got so far ahead.